This is a story without pictures. But if you close your eyes, you can imagine anything you want.
Ricky Roo, the vibrant scarlet macaw from Costa Rica, had already learned so much on his visit to the Galapagos Islands. He had listened to the wise words of the giant tortoises and the blue-footed boobies. He heard their stories of how many humans had come together to save their species from going extinct. He understood now that some humans can be mean and destructive, but a lot of them are kind and resourceful. The tortoises and the blue-footed boobies had told Ricky that human children love nature and care about the birds and animals that live on our planet Earth. When Ricky was dancing with the blue-footed boobies, he had heard a beautiful bird call in the distance. A kind he had never heard before. He was curious to find out who this bird might be. So he decided to stay on the Galapagos Islands for some more time and find out. Ricky flapped his wings and took off in the direction of the bird call, towards the mangrove forest. He landed on a sunlit branch and scanned the dense, tangled roots below.
All I can see here are trees. Let's see where this bird is hiding. Maybe I should start announcing my presence. Hello, beautiful bird of the Galápagos. I am Ricky Roo, a beautiful macaw, world traveler, and mango lover. Oh, and most importantly, I'm collecting stories of conservation.
A tiny bird flitted down from the trees and landed next to Ricky. She had brownish feathers and a sharp, curved beak, perfect for catching insects. There was something undeniably special about it.
Shh! We mangrove finches like to keep things quiet. We don't have flashy feathers or loud squawks like you do. My name is Lorena. This mangrove forest is my home. And you've come to the right place if you want to hear a story of conservation and survival.
Oh, I love a good survival story. But first, tell me, what makes you so special?
Oh, we mangrove finches are famous, you see. We're one of the rarest birds in the world, with only about 100 of us left in the entire world. We only live in this mangrove forest on Isabella Island in Galápagos. That makes us kind of a big deal.
No way, Jose! 100 in the entire world? That's less than the number of peanuts I eat in a single meal. What happened, Lorena?
Things haven't been easy. Our biggest threats? Sneaky rats and those awful parasite flies. The rats eat our eggs and the flies lay their eggs in our nests. Their larvae harm our chicks, which has caused our numbers to drop this low.
Yikes! That's like having uninvited guests who eat all your food and destroy your nest. Has anyone been able to help you, mangrove finches?
Exactly. Uninvited and unwanted guests. But luckily, some very smart and caring humans have been helping us out. They've set up rat traps and are trying new ways to control the parasite flies. Scientists are even trying out ways to protect our nests. They've been raising our chicks in special nurseries before releasing them back into the wild.
A daycare for baby birds? Now that's a clever idea. I'm so happy to hear this. You know, for such a tiny bird, you've got some big challenges.
Well, small but mighty, as they say. Oh, and here's a fun fact for you, Mr. Explorer. Our beaks can change shape over time depending on what food we need to eat. We're like nature's little inventors.
What? No way, Jose. You mean if I suddenly wanted to eat coconuts instead of mangoes, my beak would just change?
Not quite that fast, but over time, yes. That's why Charles Darwin studied us. In fact, our beaks helped him understand evolution.
Oh, I'm absolutely adding beak evolution expert to my list of titles. But tell me, Lorena, what about your habitat? Do you have enough food and nesting space here?
Good question, Ricky. The people of the Galápagos Islands are helping us. They're working to protect and restore our mangrove forests so that we can have more of the food and nesting spaces that we need. More importantly, they're teaching visitors to respect our environment so they don't accidentally disturb us.
Wow! Your story is amazing, Lorena. You're like little scientists yourselves, adapting and surviving through all these challenges.
We try our best, Ricky. It's not just about us finches, it's about keeping the whole ecosystem healthy. Every bird, plant, and animal here is connected, just like the notes in a song. Tell everyone you meet about us. The more people who know, the more who will care, and the better chance of our population growing.
Ricky's eyes sparkled with admiration for Lorena. He realized how little he knew about the world until he flew out of the safety of his home. He always thought that he was the most beautiful bird with the loudest voice.
I can't wait to tell everyone about you and how humans and finches are working together to protect this incredible place.
Thank you, Ricky. Remember, small but mighty. Even the smallest creatures can make a big difference. Never underestimate the power of persistence and teamwork.
Lorena, you are such a smart bird. Tell me, are there other creatures who protect their ecosystems, just whose populations are going down?
You ask a good question, Ricky. I'm not very sure about this, but I've heard from my friends that in the USA there's a place called California. In the Californian seas, you will find these big creatures called otters who are endangered.
Yee! And if there's one thing I love more than a juicy mango, it's a good problem-solving story.
With a cheerful squawk, Ricky took off into the sky in the direction of California. It was going to be another long journey for Ricky. As he flew away from the breathtaking landscape of the Galápagos Islands, Lorena's story was buzzing in his mind. He knew now that he was not the most special bird in the world. There were other special creatures just like him, and he must share their stories with everyone he met.
A tip on finding the otters is look for big furry heads bobbing up and down in the ocean. That wraps up this adventure. Next time, we'll meet another wild friend. So stay tuned. Remember, even small actions make a big difference for wildlife. Let's stay curious, Keep exploring and care for our amazing planet. See you soon!